Hello, Blitz fans of all ages, it's me, Plumcastle, here with a quick video on the new Gold Rush event that will be coming out tomorrow. So, first off, it is a 10-day event. It goes from May 13th to May 23rd, at least it does on the NA server. May vary a little bit on the other servers, but let's talk about it. So, first, the name, it's kind of obvious that you can get gold. The name does kind of suggest you'd be getting a little bit more gold than you do, but for those wondering, it is 5 gold for the first 10 victories of each day. So 5 times 10, that's 50 gold a day, and then times that by the 10 days the event goes for, that's 500 gold. That's not a ton, but honestly, for free, can't really complain about it, and that's honestly pretty good. Now, there's the gold, but there's actually a little bit more to that than it might first appear, because Wargaming actually leaked a little bit of a look at this. You can see the image here. So you can see there's, wow, it looks like 4 early levels, and then there's a tank at the end, or 2 tanks you can choose between. So the way you get those is you actually get these things called nuggets for every time you get some sort of mastery badge, be it a class 3, class 2, 1, or even an ace, and there will be different amounts of nuggets awarded to you, and you can use those nuggets to then go forward through the event passes. Now, I will warn you, it looks like it's going to be a little bit on the harder side for the event, but it doesn't seem like it's too outrageous. So for each mastery badge, you will get 1 nugget for a class 3, 4 nuggets for a class 2, 7 for a class 1, and then 10 for an ace. So obviously, the better of a reward, or the better of a medal you get, the better the amount of nuggets you will get. So of course, on this image here, Wargaming doesn't actually post how many nuggets each level costs, but I did find a spreadsheet. So to those wondering, the first level, which is the 20 gray boosters, basically nothing really terribly special, is 5 nuggets. After that, you have to get 10 nuggets for the 1 day of premium account. Then after that is 15 nuggets for 20 basic, again, more boosters, but again, they're super low, that it doesn't really matter. After that, we get a camouflage that honestly doesn't look too great, but that camouflage is 20 nuggets. So far that's 5, another 5, 20, 30, 50. That's 50 nuggets so far just on the first 4 levels, which it isn't too bad. And then after that, you can choose. I don't know if you can get both tanks, but I'm just going to assume we can only get one. You can either get the M41D for 200 nuggets, or you can get the WZ112 for 550 nuggets. So the M41D is a tier 7, the other one's a tier 8. So that explains the nugget difference. So overall, it definitely is going to be a bit hard. For me, I don't know what I usually average. I don't pay attention. But for the most part, I think it's pretty easy to get a class 3, especially if you play a tank that isn't played terribly often. But that does mean if you're getting a class 3 every game, that's 1 nugget a game. So yeah, so if you add that up to get the M41D, it would be 250 total, because you have to account for the levels before that. So that would be about, I want to say that's let's see, that's 250 games, which is quite a bit. So hopefully you'd be getting class 2s and stuff. So do note, it can be a bit of a grind. The tier 8, I think, is going to be really hard for anyone that only gets class 3s in a game. I still rarely get class 1s and occasionally get class 2, so I'm not sure I'll get to the tier 8. But that is 550, so that's 600. So divide that by 10 days. That would be 60 games a day, which is quite a bit, needless to say. So really, if you want to get the tier 8, you really either need to play a ridiculous amount, or you would have to be able to get class 2s and class 1s and hopefully aces. And in 600 games, I would say you probably got an ace in there somewhere, so it's probably not quite that bad. So do note, you have to grind a little bit, and it may be a little bit difficult getting the mastery badges, but what I've heard is that it's actually a really good idea to go and play a tank that people don't play very much. I don't think that the I don't know, there's a few in there. You can look them up on Blitz Stars. It's super easy. You just go to Blitz Stars, and then you find whatever the lowest win rate or the lowest played tanks, and usually those are the ones that are easier to ace. And of course, if you're a good player, well, it doesn't really matter. You're probably getting those anyway. So there is the event. Didn't need to take a whole long time on this. It's pretty straightforward. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always, have fun, good luck, and happy tanking.